If you want to view your member's activity description in WebWork, you can do that by going down to Reports, then going to Activity Description. On this page, you can see the activity description your workspace members have entered while tracking time in a specific period. Firstly, here at the top we have different filters. So for example, members, projects, teams, titles, methods, customers, and time period. After that we have columns, so you can choose what columns will appear here. Here we have activity description, project, member, method, and date. You can also view the values in hours or amount. To view the values in amount, an hourly rate must be set for the members. Now here at the bottom you can actually see the data. So firstly we have activity description, then we have the project they were tracking their time for, the member, the method they were using to track the time, the date, and how long they were tracking the time for. So for example, if we take this user, we can see that this person had this activity description while working on this project, as well as the method she was using to track the time. You can also view this data as a chart. So here at the top you can use the filters, and on the right you can actually edit the chart. Here you can choose different chart types, so for example line chart, bar chart, pie chart, select the color scheme, as well as customize the chart axis. So for example on the x-axis there's activity description, and on the y it's tracked hours. And lastly you can also enable omit zero values. So whenever there are values that are zero, it will not be showing them. Another way you can create charts is by simply dragging and dropping the area you want to create a chart for. So for example, I'll take this area, then go ahead and press right click. From here you can either export as a CSV or Excel file, or create a chart range. I'll go ahead and create a bar chart. As you can see, I've created a chart, and I can also edit it here. So I can change the chart type, so for example, bar chart, pie chart, line chart. I can also change the data, as well as the format of the chart. If I want to download this chart, I can simply click on it, then go ahead and press download chart. Now if you want to export this data or share it with someone who doesn't have access to WebWork, you can do that by going into the top right corner and clicking export. From here you can export as a CSV, Excel, or PDF file, or you can simply press share. This way you can simply share this link, and anyone with this link can view this data. Even if someone doesn't have access to WebWork, they can still view this data. So here's an example of how the link will look like. As you can see, I can view all the data. On this website I do not have access to WebWork, but I can still access the link. And finally we have schedule report. Here you can create automated reports that will be sent to your email. You need to fill out the email address, subject, message, title, then choose the file type, so for example CSV, Excel, or PDF. Choose what columns will be included in the report. Select the date frequency, so daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, as well as the report period, so for today, yesterday, this weekend, etc. And lastly, you need to select the time zone, as well as the time you want to get this report. Once you fill out all the information, you can go ahead and click Save.